Welcome to English Unlocked.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. It's great to be here today.
It really is. And I was thinking about something earlier. You won't believe how one single technique completely transformed my English. It was a total game changer for me.
Really? Just one? I feel like I've tried a million different things. Don't keep me in suspense. What was it?
It's a technique called shadowing.
Shadowing? That sounds a bit mysterious. Is it like following someone around?
Not exactly, but close. Shadowing is a language learning method where you listen to a native speaker and repeat what they say in real time, like an echo or a shadow. You're not just repeating words, you're mimicking their pronunciation, their rhythm, their intonation, everything.
So you're basically trying to sound exactly like them.
Exactly. For instance, if you hear someone on a podcast say, "Welcome back to our show. Today we're discussing the latest trends in technology," you would try to say it at the same time, matching the rise and fall of their voice.
Wow, that actually sounds kind of fun, but also really challenging. I imagine I'd just be stumbling over my words.
Oh, I definitely did at first. It felt so awkward and I could barely keep up. Before I started shadowing, I was so stuck. I knew a lot of grammar and vocabulary, but when I tried to speak, I would freeze. My pronunciation was not great. I had a really strong accent that made it hard for people to understand me.
I can totally relate to that feeling. You have all these words in your head, but they just don't come out right. It's so frustrating. What was the turning point for you with shadowing?
The turning point was when I stopped trying to be perfect and just had fun with it. I started with short clips from my favorite TV shows, things I genuinely enjoyed. I would listen to a line with the subtitles on, then try to shadow it. At first, it was a mess, but after a week of practicing for just 10 to 15 minutes a day, I started to notice a small difference. The words started to flow a bit more smoothly.
That's amazing. I need to try this. So, what kind of materials did you find most helpful?
I think podcasts and YouTube videos are great because you can find content on any topic you're interested in. The key is to choose something with a clear speaker and a transcript if possible. That way, you can read along at the beginning. And don't be afraid to slow down the audio. Most platforms have that option now, and it's a lifesaver when you're starting out.
That's a great tip. I always feel like I have to listen at native speaker speed, and I get overwhelmed. What about burnout? How do you stay consistent?
The key is to not overdo it. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough to see progress. And choose content you love. If you're bored, you're not going to stick with it. It's also important not to just mindlessly repeat. Set a small intention for each session, like focusing on the rhythm or a specific sound you struggle with.
That makes a lot of sense. So, what are some common mistakes to avoid?
A big one is not understanding the content before you start shadowing. It's more effective when you know what you're saying. Another mistake is ignoring the physical parts of speaking, like how you move your mouth and tongue. Shadowing is like a workout for your mouth muscles, and definitely record yourself. It can be cringy to listen to at first, but it's the best way to hear your mistakes and track your progress.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm going to start shadowing today. What were the biggest results you saw in your English?
The biggest change was my confidence. I stopped translating in my head and started to speak more spontaneously. My pronunciation improved so much that people stopped asking me to repeat myself. And a funny thing happened. I started dreaming in English. I think it's because my brain was creating new connections with the language.
Wow! Dreaming in English is the ultimate goal. That's incredible.
It really is. It just goes to show how powerful this technique can be.
This has been so motivating. Do you have any final words of wisdom for our listeners who might be feeling stuck in their English learning journey?
I'd say remember that learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself and find joy in the process. There's a great quote by Frank Smith that says, "One language sets you in a corridor for life. 2 languages open every door along the way."
I love that. It's so true.
So, to everyone listening, have you ever tried shadowing? If not, this is your sign to start.